you, D.A. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In it forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Stephen Curry. And for New Orleans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Richardson is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at center. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this so hype where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Shot clock at 3, and McCollum launches it from deep. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Golden State ball.
And so it's Thompson with it. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
2 minutes.
McCollum against Curry. McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. The Warriors pull it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Inside, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
1:35 left here in the opening quarter. Richardson outside. Thompson against Ingram. And there's the feed to McCollum. Back to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Richardson, no luck. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Off target from three-point range. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's McCollum, and McCollum with the slam.
McCollum on the inside, driving in and not backing down. He got up there.
Curry against McCollum. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Richardson outside. Williamson, the pass to Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Smart play, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Over to the left wing. The Warriors pull it in. And he drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Wiggins is a capable passer. Someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Can't hit that one.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. In the post, you'll see Wiggins and Looney. And there's Klay Thompson. Then it's Curry. Jones looking for an opening. Stolen away. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
Nance outside, clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Pelicans trail by 3.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
But he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
Curry finds Looney. Now Wiggins. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside, Jones. Now the pass to Williamson. Over Wiggins. And it's Looney with the rebound. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Rule no good. The Pelicans have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. To the middle. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Belencion.
Belencion moving very well right there. Able to slip by the defender. A little contact. That's not enough. He still gets the finish.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Richardson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Warriors also with a sub. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Curry. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. DiVincenzo with it. Passes it to Looney. Out to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, for poster guys, it's usually dunks, but I wouldn't mind a Klay Thompson jump shot poster to look at on a nightly basis.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
Thanks very much, Steph. I know.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with Richardson. And it's Valanciunas into the center position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Here's McCollum.
And talking about Dante DiVincenzo, a native of Delaware, that's a state that doesn't see many of their own go pro.
Well, he has been a winner at every stop, Greg. In high school, back-to-back state championships in Delaware. And then he won 2 titles in college. He won a ring with the Bucks. And so the resume has a long list of titles with it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and a great score there to help his team.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. Williamson trying to free himself up.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
Richardson against DiVincenzo. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. It's rebounded by Golden State.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and stolen by Richardson. Shoots from 14. Here's Valanciunas, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And Valanciunas knows he's going to get hit there. He absorbs the contact and still goes through it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years in the NBA. And now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game. And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not with tremendous confidence.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Then for the Warriors, for Kevon Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Kept alive if he passes to Hernan Gomez. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Well, when it comes to the timing, Serge Ibaka has that in spades. Great sense for blocking shots.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Harry Nance is checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Herbert Jones in for Josh Richardson.
Ibaka can't shoot the 3, but man, with his frame, if he gets down low and gets physical, it's tough to stop. He will get free throws.
Ibaka hits both of them. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 6-point game. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And Nance kicks to Ingram. Over Payton. And it's Ingram missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Defended by Jones. Out to the right wing. A fader. Nance with the rebound. Ingram against Payton. 4 seconds left. Ingram attacking.
And Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Offline. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Ibaka.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Cullen passes to Murphy. Back to McCollum. Warriors with the rebound.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And yes, it's good. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Pelicans shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Good on the shot.
Well, C.J. McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot-up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint, there's Kuminga. And that one, good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
McCollum against Curry. Belencion. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors leading by 4. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Payton.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 6. We've got 1:23 left in the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. We know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thanks, David. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Remember, Serge led the league in blocks. He's been selected to the all-defensive team a few times, so not the best idea to test that guy.
And that's an intentional foul. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McCollum. They trail by just 4.
Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for the Warriors.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. Williamson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, the defense coming at Zion shot hard right there, but he's smart, and he plays into it, getting the person.
Timeout called the Warriors. They lead by 6. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Warriors call a timeout.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 5.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive. He's so dynamic. It's interesting to see where he can take his talents.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. McCollum, no good. He can't get that one to fall. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Olin, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.